Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned in Australia and moved with my ex-husband and 3 kids to this beautiful land of Bali. Now I travel first class around the world, teaching people how to manifest their dream life. If you're ready to step into a paradigm that's so wild, so freeing, so abundant, then you're exactly where you need to be. Welcome.
Good morning. We've got some Bali construction happening today. It's not that bad. I'm very blessed because rarely goes off. But today we've got some law of rhythm happening in the background. The beat, I can feel the beat. Can you feel the beat? Let's dive in. We are going to go deep with the frequency of wealth, how to activate it. Hey Judy, how are you? Beautiful lady. Frequency of wealth. Now, the funny thing is that I'm going to dive in. There might be a few things that you're like, I don't want to accept that. I don't want to believe that. Just sit with it. As I always say, I'm not here to force you into any belief system. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to expand you. I'm here to hold the space for you to choose what's right for you and for you to step in and activate every beautiful part of you, because you're 1 in 30 trillion. No one will ever know the path that you are on except for you. So take the wisdom, integrate it, activate it, and let's become wealthy insanely together. Well, we're already wealthy, let's face it. It's just whether you can see the wealth in this 3D plane or not. So let's dive in. Frequency of wealth. Wealth is health. Wealth really is health. If you look up wealth in the dictionary, it is completely and utterly health. It's well-being, wealth and health. So they go hand in hand. So if you feel like you're not being healthy, first place to start. So everything in your life you have chosen or accepted on some level. Now that may be the hardest thing to really come to terms with, because you might go, oh, well, I didn't choose that to happen to me, or I didn't choose to be abused, or I didn't choose this, or I didn't choose that. And if you know my story, you know I've been on this crazy roller coaster of being molested, dad killing himself, and just all these beautiful, lovely little things that on some level I had to accept that I chose, that my soul chose for me to grow and expand. And there is not one single part of me that plays the victim to any of this. Everything that you see in your 3D reality is an illusion, is a distortion based upon who you're being, based upon your energy frequency. And so today I'm going to teach you how to be in a frequency of wealth that allows you to see life through a lens of constant wealth, through constant opportunities, through constant things just moving and expanding and guiding you, and just being like, oh my gosh, thank you, life. Thank you. Because I wake up every day, I say good morning to my house, Delilah. I'm like, hey, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Yes, she has a name. As soon as I moved to Bali, you may or may not know this about me, but I started to tune into the spirits of villas. It was wild. I am very, very, very psychic, so this wasn't too weird for me, but I was like, okay, this is very vivid and very intense, and every single villa had a really unique message for me, and well, it's just how it works. So getting into the frequency of wealth. So what you have to understand is that because you are so powerful that you're choosing your reality on some level, whether you are conscious or subconscious, you are accepting or rejecting every single part, everything that you see in your reality. So every single day, I want you to think of something really, 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 really good that's happened to you. Maybe you had a really big sale in your business, or maybe when you fell in love with your partner. Like, just think of a moment in your life where you've just got all this oxytocin coming up that you're creating, and you're just like, whoa, this is amazing, next level, feeling high vibe, feeling at peace, just all the things, feeling that beautiful feeling of wholeness, which is your natural state, which is what you are. And so you're in this beautiful place of wholeness. Now you're in this high vibe frequency. You're in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And usually we want to start with love. We want to start with love, and we want to move up the scale, to peace, to wholeness. We want to be in this all day. We don't want to be in these lower level, dense emotions, because the energy moves very, very, very slowly down here. And when we're in dense energy and it's moving slowly, well, then our reality is appearing much more slower. It's appearing slow and stagnant because we are in these lower level, denser energies, which are slower and more stagnant. So we're going to get up to these high level frequencies. So what you have to know is that when you're here and if you're in this world, and if you're watching this video, I strongly believe that you're ready to hear this. I think your intuition's guided you to hear this today, and I think this is really, really important because you have been doing the work for a long time, because you have understood emotional mastery and you are at some sort of level on the journey with emotional mastery. And I believe that you have already learnt the things that you feel, the feelings in your body. You've already been to some healing sessions. You've already done some breath work. You've been on that journey for a while, but maybe you're still getting trapped. And so today I just want to up-level you. I want to invite you to up-level yourself on a deeper level and actually take you from these denser energies to effortlessly, because we don't need 10,000 fucking years of healing and feeling our emotions. We just need to be. And when we can just be effortlessly, the world can move through us, and we are speeding up. The planet is speeding up. The vibration is getting higher and higher. So this belief that we have to stay in these low level frequencies for a long time is just a painful illusion that we don't need to buy into. So hard and fast, you're in this high vibrational state, you're feeling good, everything's working out for you, you're in love or above, and well, maybe you go to a family Christmas and your mother-in-law is completely and utterly in her ego and she says something that triggers you. Now, boom, all of a sudden you are choosing, because you choose your frequency, you are the controller of your frequency, you are choosing to be in a lower level frequency because you're like, triggers you. So what does a trigger do? Trigger takes you back to how you would have behaved as a child. Now, I believe the problem in our society is that we've got too many people that get triggered and let's vomit it out to the world. Let's just emotionally vomit everywhere because of our triggers, instead of going, okay, thank you. And it coming from the trigger of love, coming from that trigger. So your mother-in-law has triggered you, and naturally, if you are unhealed and you're in these lower level, denser emotions vibrating down here where your reality is appearing very, very, very slowly because you're constantly getting triggered and you're in low level vibrations, you are going to backlash and behave as a child. Someone's going to trigger you and you're just going to, I don't like how you do that. And you're going to react as your inner child would react. Now, how somebody that is in the frequency all day long of love or above, the frequency of money just flows to me all the time, the frequency of constant wealth and things, just miracles, endless miracles happening all the time, how somebody on this frequency would react to a trigger from somebody that's unconscious starts to go, okay, I see this is triggering me because XYZ. You don't even need to create a story. We can actually just reprogram and re-choose, because what we're doing is we are calibrating the dense parts of us to higher vibrations, to higher emotions. So what we actually need to do in that moment when we're being triggered on a lower level vibration is actually just go, I'm rewriting this. I choose to see this differently. And then in that moment, we choose a different frequency that's aligned with love or above. We feel that feeling in our body. We completely and utterly feel that feeling in our body to reprogram it to a new feeling. So it's like, I choose to see this with love. It is really that simple. I choose to see this with love. That person's in pain, they're processing. Why else would someone else say something like that? I choose to see this with love and not from my wounded self, which is a past version of me that no longer exists. This version of me sees all things with love, sees all things with compassion, sees all things with understanding. I am here as a soul observing the reality. I don't need to get caught up in the reality like a fly in a spider web. You're more powerful than that. The frequencies of love or above, this new millionaire, this high conscious leader doesn't get caught up in the lower level, denser emotions. You do not need to react. Your embodiment and your truth and your power, your immense power on this planet comes from you not reacting like a child. Because you're no longer a child, you are a grown adult who has mastered emotional mastery. You are calm, you are grounded, and sometimes you will lose yourself, and that's okay. When you do that, do not judge. You see it with love. You go, oh, I can see that. And you have compassion for people because you've done it too in the past. There has not been one of us on the planet that was just born like Gandhi and was like, I do not emotionally react. We've all had moments in our life, even if it was just when we were children, where we would get frustrated, where we would get angry. Children are really good at processing their emotions, but parents go, shh, no, be good. No, be good, be good, be good, be good. Now, the vibration of wealth is you mastering the frequency that you're in all day long. Write a list of where you're losing your wealth frequency, because every single day you get to be the embodiment of wealth. Love or above is the frequency of wealth, endless miracles, things coming all the time. The reason that we do not have that in our life is because you may start with love and then you spend the rest of the day in the low, dense emotions where this person did this to me, that person did this to me. Think about when you are trading the frequency of love or above for lower level, denser emotions. Think about that. When are you trading it? When you get a bill in the mail and you're like, trading this beautiful frequency that's yours for these. And so you rewrite it in the moment. You get the bill and you go, I choose to see this with love. I choose to see this with love. Thank you so much for the electricity. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Choose to see it with love. Gratitude for every single emotion to bring the frequency up, because you want every single lower level frequency that you're trading in to come up and align with love or above. When you're in this scale all day long, you have no choice but to be a magnet to wealth. Wealth has to find you because you're energetically in this field all day long. And this is the field, this is the energy that changes the planet, that raises the consciousness of our planet. And this is the energy that is constantly working and moving for us to have endless miracles and everything that we desire. So it's really, and there's a million different ways to see this, but the easiest way is just to be like, I am at my peace. I come back to my heart with every single situation. Everything that triggers you, hurts you, you feel like you're trading your frequency. Because what you have to understand is that you're choosing that. Someone isn't hurting you and causing you, because that's victim consciousness. No one's causing you to change your frequency. You are choosing. So why are you choosing that when you can go, actually, I don't choose that, I choose this. Actually delete that from my psyche, because I no longer choose that, I choose wealth. I choose love or above. I choose this level, this new leadership, this incredible place where everything works out for me. If you are, and I say this with discernment because I don't want to throw anyone off guard, but I truly believe that if you are not at peace, you are not on purpose. If you are finding your days frustrating, hard, difficult, I do not feel that you're fully on your soul's purpose, because when you are living out your purpose, it is effortless. It is easy. It feels refreshing and light. And even the days where you might be tired because you did a gym class for too long, like I did yesterday, you still feel at peace. You still feel on purpose. You still feel happy. You still feel grounded. You still feel like everything is working out for you and endless miracles are constantly coming your way. So I truly hope that this helped you today. I am so incredibly excited to hear what your biggest takeaway was from this and where you are at on your journey with this and really calibrating to love or above, because there is more than enough. The old paradigm of the economy and things having to be a certain way is completely changing right now. Right now we have more millionaires than ever before in the history of the earth. There are more and more and more and more and more and more ways to make money. It is easy. It is effortless. More money is being created every single day. There was more money printed between 2020 and 2023 than the history of time. Like, it is wild how much money there is, and there is so much for all of us to receive when we are tapped in and tuned into love or above. Now, if you want to go deeper with this and you are really, really ready to activate and go into the next level, definitely check out the Limitless Wealth membership. It's only $88 a month. I've got a whole heap of really powerful energetic activations in there. I go so much deeper than I do in these lives, because it's like literally an hour 30 masterclass. We go into the energetic portals of your body and really just activate and make sure that you are living a life beyond your wildest dreams, because that's why you were put on this earth. So if you feel the call to do that, definitely dive in. If you're feeling the call to come and join me in Bali, please do. That is going to be on the 4th to the 8th of March. We already have a few ladies that have booked their tickets. We've just opened up the second round, so we're short listing. So it is a really, 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 really potent week. It is going to be next level. I'm going to introduce you to some of the most incredible Balinese healers that I have met through over a year and a half of just exploring the island, going around, going deep with all my healings, like healers that have literally helped me quantum leap, move mountains, and really just energetically come at this life every day with peace and love. There is nothing that you desire more. I know you probably think you need the money or you need this, you need that. When you have love and peace, everything just comes, because finally you are magnetic. And when you're magnetic, life will just gravitate towards you, and it is the most beautiful, most enticing, most filling on the planet. So if you're ready to change your entire life, meet phenomenal people that you wouldn't usually meet at home, and you're ready to make this year, 2024, the year that you adore, the year you receive more, the year that everything just flows like effortlessly, then definitely come and join me. I am so excited. I'm going to pop the link below and the Limitless Wealth, and get ready, because this year's about to get heavy. I just said it on my, let's not do that rap. Let's not do that rap. This is going to be a year. Lots of cheer. And many tears. Big love, old soul. Have the best day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hope to see you in Bali or the Limitless Wealth membership. Today is your day. Activate, bring in the highest timeline possible because you are worthy of it. Big love, old soul. Mwah.